What is up everybody, Gifford here and welcome back to another video, and today is going to be a bit of a painful video and I'm going to talk about how I lost $18,000 in options trading over the last year. So we can see here that my portfolio is at $22,115 on the 28th of January 2022 last year. And then pretty much 1 year on, we can see that it's dropped by 9,641, which is minus 55% effectively, on the 28th of December 2022. And this is in US dollars, so the $18,000 is converted over to New Zealand dollars where I live. So the big question is, why do I show my losses? I'm not exactly here to be laughed at, but I'm also not an expert in the stock market. I'm constantly learning and I'm bound to lose money too. Losing money does suck, and I'm here to go on YouTube to share my journey, whether I'm winning or I am losing. And most importantly is to show other people what can go wrong if you go too risky in your strategy like I have. And do understand that everyone has their own personal financial situation and they are responsible for their own risk management. So we're right here in my statements. This is 30 pages long. I'm just showing you a couple of the trades that I did and where I lost money on, the ticker symbols, and what risky trades I was doing in options while I was learning. Obviously the one major one is I did a trade in Tesla for $26,000 and that was in margin. But there's no point going through this, showing you all these things here, just to show you these are the real statements, but it's just a little bit boring to show you 30 pages worth of statements. So back to options trading on the 28th of January 2022, my account had 22,000 US dollars. This is roughly how much I put into this account from my Hatch account when I wanted to try options. And this was the gains from my mid 2020 when I started investing to the end of 2021. You can also check out my previous video where I made $40,000 in gains and I showed you how I did that. I'll put a link right now. So this is a pretty painful graph of what I did last year, and you can basically see the 1 year performance, so 1 year, February 2020 to the end of December 2020, and you can see that the portfolio was minus 69%. Now the reason why in the other one it's minus 55% is because I actually made 15% of that money through premiums and options trading, so it deducts it from there. I assume that's why these two here are different. So just a summary down below, between January 2020 to March I did safe option strategy, but I found it was too boring and I wasn't making enough money, so I was sort of this area here where I'm sort of going up and down, getting some gains and having some losses. In April to May I went very risky and I dropped my account to 50%, so you can see here minus 50, and then right here was all the risky strategies that I wanted to try. And after getting hit with a risky strategy, I decided to behave again and not do too crazy. So from May to October, I went back to safe place to raise my account near 30%, so get back to doing the good stuff and stop trying to make quick money. However, I obviously didn't learn my lesson, so from October to December I went very risky again to try to get back up to the 0% line and try to beat the S&P 500, and I dropped my account to minus 75. So you can just see here how quickly options can make you money, and also options can lose you money when you go very risky. So in the slide, the 28th of December 2022, I'm sitting on minus 55% effectively. I also was picking very volatile stocks, including the meme stocks, which was a big mistake. So that's where you saw the big drawdowns in my portfolio. Another big thing that dropped my portfolio was picking biotech stocks. They're very volatile, or chasing the next pump and dump stocks. So from here, what do I do at minus 55? Do I stop options trading? Do I just flick back to stocks in my Hatch account? Well, the answer is no. So the main reason I want to keep going with this strategy is because it allows me to make passive income if the market goes up or down. However, I feel I just need to learn more in order to succeed. So with options trading, I know how to sort of make a little bit of money, and my strategies do work well if I stick to them, but then just like everyone else, I let my emotions and go a little bit risky on my trades, which I shouldn't really do. So I've got to get better at doing that, and it's just a learning process for me. And of course, my end goal with options trading is that it provides passive income in the future if I get it right. And if I lose control and I keep being silly with my trades going too risky, then eventually I'm going to blow up my account and lose all the money in options. So the next step is, what am I actually going to do in the future, and how am I going to prevent this from happening again and do a little bit better? Is that I'm only going to allocate $3,000 of capital worth of trades to the future. I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be doing that in future videos. I'm also going to separate my long-term stocks from my options trading stocks. So I tend to have the same ones previously, but now what I'm going to do is try to separate those. That's why in my Sharesies account I have my dividend stocks, the portfolio that I'm growing over there, and I'll try to keep my options together in the same one in Interactive Brokers, but also have my Tesla stock in there as well, so it's not too confusing to have both of those in there. And as always, I'll continue to document what I'm doing in options and all my other stock market investing and how I'm going along in my channel and in my videos. Well, that's enough for me today. Thank you very much for watching. This one was a painful one as I lost a lot of money, but I've also learned a lot over the last year. It hasn't been a productive year. I haven't made much money the previous years when I started about 2.5 years ago, but that's just the way things are with this bear market.
The trading platform I use is Interactive Brokers, Hatch Invest, Stake, and Sharesies for individual companies, and I use Investnow for index funds. If you want to start investing, you can use any of my referral codes down below to start your own investing journey if you are from New Zealand.
If you want to hear more from me on a regular basis, you can go over to Instagram, as I post there every other day with sort of stock market information and news and trades that I'm doing. With that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.